Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bantz with Lawrencia. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing great. For today's episode, I want to ask the question, would you cancel a wedding that you've already sent out invitations for? The hall has been sorted, wedding gown, everything. But 2 weeks to the event, you just feel that I am not getting married for the right reasons. Would you cancel that wedding knowing that the pain that you're going to put your partner through, both families also, because they've come together, they bought a shebi and everything, some people have booked tickets to travel to come and see your witness your event. Would you go ahead and cancel that wedding, or would you just decide, okay, let me just go through with this experience? Now, this whole conversation started online when an influencer, Ife, shared her experience. She said that 2 weeks to her wedding, she just felt that she wasn't getting married for the right reasons. It doesn't feel right, and she said she talked to one of her aunties who told her, just get married now, you fall in love or you start feeling right inside the marriage. She just felt, this is not right for me. According to her, they've paid for the hall, she's bought her wedding dress, shared her shebi, invites were sent out, and everything was ready. But she just realized that at that dying minute, she was not getting married for the right reasons, and she called off the wedding. She said she traveled to Hawaii to cool off, and the Nigerians. They came after her. A lot of people accused her of not having, being a bad person, basically not considering the facts that, okay, you allowed this man to propose to you knowing that you don't love him or you're not interested. He proposed to you, you accepted that proposal. You started planning wedding only for 2 weeks to the event when he's paid all these things. I mean, people are saying that he paid, but nobody knows who paid what. So Nigerians are literally attacking Ife on social media because somebody said she did not get married because her sugar daddy allegedly told her that if she marries her husband or her fiancé, then that he was not going to be sponsoring her anymore. So that was why she pulled out of the wedding. A lot of people said, oh, she is this, she's that. Now I understand that families are involved, I understand that emotions are involved, I understand that a lot of people are involved in this whole thing. It doesn't just, wedding takes time, wedding takes stress, preparation and everything. And as we all know, the burden of weddings mostly lie on the woman, because she will be the one that will be thinking of colors, color theme, shebi. The guy is just like, most of them are just chill. Just tell me what to wear on that event. Or if the ones that are actually financially buoyant will sign you a check and ask you to do what you may with that check. But most of the time, 90% of events or wedding are being organized and planned by a woman. Now, it takes a lot for a woman to call off a wedding. I can guarantee you that it takes a lot, because remember, 90% of the time, she's the one running around trying to get the right venue, the right event, getting the event planners. Even if she's not going to be the one to be planning the wedding, she's going to look for somebody that will be competent, and she will be the first point of contact that these people will be calling based on decision making and all that. So it is emotionally tasking and physically draining, because she has to go through the cake. Listen, it's a lot for a woman. Now, for a woman to have gone through all that and cancel the wedding, I think, sometimes when relationship end or when marriages end, I don't think it's just that one last thing, or she's saying that she realized that she's not getting married for the right reasons. That's, it's just like saying, oh, irreconcilable differences. Now, there are a lot of things that are under that canopy of irreconcilable differences, or there are a lot of things that was under that I am not getting married for the right reasons. I know a lot of women who pay for their wedding, and I don't think it's right for a woman to pay for a wedding, especially if you're having a big wedding. For me personally, if I know I'm getting married to somebody who we are not that financially okay, and then we need to B Lord just got married. This guy got married with less than 5 people in attendance. He did a church Marriage, church wedding with less than five. This is a billionaire according to what people are saying. So I don't think wedding is all about money, because you see those ones that don't even have money, they are the ones running around looking for money. It's always desire. People desire, okay, this is what I want. We all know the case of Alex Okubo and his fiancée, Fancy, according to the story, they were planning to get married. Invitations were out already. They did their engagement and everything was going on. The wedding was actually what caused the problem. Because if you're dating somebody, you're in love with that person, I don't think you would start looking at, certain things. If they say they don't have money because they are doing A, B, and C, you would understand, because, this is not your husband. Yes, some people insist on their partners helping them out financially, but I don't think, let's say if you're in a relationship, that would be a problem if that person for one reason or the other is not able to help. But let's say you're not getting married, you're engaged, you're planning your wedding. Depending on the kind of wedding you want, depending on the kind of wedding that because at the end of the day, you have to know the kind of person you're getting married to, because if you don't know his financial capacity, then I don't understand why you're getting married to that person. So if you know what he's financially capable of and he is not pulling in his weight at that point, I think most times during weddings, this is where people are actually tested. And you will notice that most people that got divorced, they will tell you even during the wedding, they know that it wasn't going to work. It wasn't going to work because there are so many things. That is when you see people's flaw. You see, okay, is this person actually helping? Partnership. Am I the one carrying? Because if you carry wedding all by yourself, believe me, you're going to carry that marriage. The man doesn't sit down with you and choose flowers and choose colors and all that. But the way he supports you, the way he asks about details would tell you the kind of marriage that you're going to have. And a lot of people during wedding preparations, that is the time that they see different things. Now, the question is, would you rather end an engagement or end a marriage? Because this conversation has been going on. People are saying, bashing Ife, saying that why would she end that engagement, or why would she end the wedding process, knowing that the families are involved, the man has put in everything, she broke his heart, she did this, she did that. Now, would you prefer for her to actually go through that marriage and come out at the other end, maybe 1 year? We're talking about Israel. Israel marriage lasted a couple of months. According to the wife, she said that after a couple of months, she knew that marriage was not going to work. There are lots of examples. And if you look at these people, you would know that during the preparation of that marriage, even before they walk down that aisle, they know that marriage is not going to work. But because maybe they've told one or two family and friends and they say, it's just wedding jitters, it's just bear it. After the wedding, you calm down. What if you don't calm down after that wedding? A whole lot of people are still online complaining that, after spending Ashebi, after doing all these things, and 2 weeks later, you're asking us, you're telling us the wedding is no longer going to hold. So there are different aspects to this. Would you rather end that engagement or end that wedding process, or go through with the whole thing and then 2 months later, you're thinking, what did I get myself into? Some people actually stay there for the fear of what people will say until maybe 5 years, 10 years, some people even 20, 30 years. But you see from what they are saying, you hear the regret in their voice. You will see the regret in their eyes. They know that they made the wrong decision, but how to pull out of that becomes a problem. So I applaud Ife, because it takes a whole lot. It takes guts. It takes confidence to know that this is not good for me and to actually withdraw from that process. That is courage. So everybody can, decide to do whatever they want to do. You can know that this person is not right for me. You go ahead and marry that person, and then you start complaining, stressing people online. Yeah, all men are scum. The one you married is a scum, and you knew he was scum before you walked down that aisle and married him. Before you start popping out those children for him, you knew. So most times when I see people who are married complaining about their husbands, what I ask you is, Are you telling me that he just magically changed overnight? No, those things were there, but love was blinding you. Marriage was blinding you. You wanted to pepper people online. You wanted big wedding. That is why you blinded you. In fact, you all the whole red flags, you were not seeing it because you had one goal: getting married. Is getting married more important than your happiness? Is getting married more important than your sanity? Is getting married more important than your progress? Because a whole lot of people that marry for the wrong reasons, you see them they have stunted growth. Because for two people in a marriage to actually progress, it takes two to tango. It takes two. So if you don't align at that point, you're just going to be there. There's nothing you can do. Because as a woman, you are having the children, you have to stay at home, take care of those children. But what happens when, yes, you're doing that, but you can't progress in your career, or you can't do certain things because you're a stay-at-home mom and your husband is not even aligning with you? 10 years, 20 years, that is when resentment comes in. People will start resenting their partners. I gave you 10 years of my life. I gave you 15 years of my life. I do this and I do that. Women, if it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Even at that altar, say no. Even at that altar, say no. Say no. That will be better than living 5-10 years in regret. I applaud the fair. I am not saying that everybody should start canceling wedding, but before you even get to that point, you will not tell me that something has, the reality is, but marriage will not help you see road. These are the issues. See, shine your eyes, open your eyes before you say I do to that. Before you even accept a proposal, make sure that person is somebody you can grow with. Because at the end of the day, it's all about growth. It's all about partnership. Can you grow with this person? Can you grow? Can you align with this person even in the 5-10 years time? Does your core values align? If it doesn't align, then hey, you're headed for Ife. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. Today's episode is once again sponsored by DBT's Wigs. Our details are on the screen. We sell wholesale, retail, and any customizable wig. We're happy to do that for you. And also, if you want to partner with us for a project or anything, let us know, and we get you sorted. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. Please like and share. Subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to get notified anytime I post new content. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.